What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a Swiss football stadiums map. I guess this is technically Swiss/Liechtenstein. I really just got to shout out how high quality of a map this has got to be. Shout out to Marco Budekoffer. 500 plus locations. That is extremely rare for one of these stadium maps, especially a country this small, down to the 9th tier of Swiss football. That's crazy. I'm sure this has got to be one of the hardest maps we'll play if we get some of those smaller stadiums. I can't imagine, though, finding 500 plus football stadium or football field locations. I'm sure some of these have got to just be local parks or something, which will still be cool. Maybe that's not technically a stadium, but still just super impressive the amount of effort that goes into making a map like this. So big shout out to him. Hopefully it's a great map. Hopefully we get some great locations. If you do play along, give this map a like, especially this map. This one I feel like is going to be a great one. Let's get it started. Grab that challenge link. Let's go first round, see where we are. Okay, this one I guess is kind of what I was figuring would happen. Is this maybe just like a local park? What does this say? IHR. No, that's just an airline ad. I mean, look at this. I don't even know, like, yeah, this is probably not even I don't even know if a football team plays here. I don't think this is like even big enough for 9th tier maybe, or maybe it is. Maybe the 9th tier plays it just like a local park, but this really just seems like industrial park, bike path, foothills to the mountains over here, little local park, maybe a basketball gym over there. But this is crazy. I mean, it's not even that wide of a pitch. I'm sure this fence is used to stop balls from going out onto the road. I'm impressed. I mean, I haven't even spent a second trying to figure out where this is. Let's go down the road here a little. But, I mean, this is a beautiful setting to play football, but it's definitely not a stadium. That's more of just a field that the map creator found, which still respect. I mean, it's cool to create a map that's all these different places to play football throughout Switzerland, even if it's maybe not a stadium. But at the same time, I mean, maybe a 9th tier team does play there, so could be valid. Do we have any hints as to where this is? Oh, this is going to be helpful. I hope. No? Let's see. No, I think those are just like the companies that work in that industrial park. If I had another like minute, I feel like we'd be able to get out of here and find it, but I think this is pretty likely going to be maybe in the Bern area up here somewhere. That's a great guess. That's an amazing guess. The sad thing is that 15 miles away, a great guess, great region guess within Switzerland, only 2,500 points. Kind of frustrating that way. But I mean, that's how these maps are designed. When it's a small country, you got to be really close to get the points. So all good there, but honestly, a pretty decent guess. Let's go to round 2. Okay, let's see. This one looks a little bit more like it's in the Alps. Honestly, I feel like I'm just playing Geoguessr. Wait, where's the... Oh, the stadium's down here. Okay. Yeah, so we're just on this kind of main road, looking out over these incredible mountains. And then here's a football pitch right here. This one also looks like probably just a local park, but I do see some advertisements there, and I do see some light posts. So I think it is a little bit more likely that this one is actually used in some kind of league, maybe 7th, 8th, 9th tier, something like that. Do have a little parking lot down there. Ads around the stadium there too, but is there stands at all? Can't really tell on that side. But wow, I mean, talk about a place to play football. That's just beautiful. But guess some parking there too. Again, gonna be tough to find this one though. I'm hoping just going downhill, we find a sign of some kind. Trying to just think where I'd plonk this. What does that say? Wait, oh, is that French? That could actually help us. I think that is, yeah. Okay. So maybe a little bit closer to Zurich. I don't think there's like a lake in this valley. I think it looks just like a river. Does that bus say anything? Dang. Oh, that's like a skier right there. Okay. We're going to go. Sorry, not Zurich. I meant Geneva. We're going to go out here somewhere. Maybe somewhere in here. Yeah, this could probably be it. Nice. There we go. Another great region guess. Honestly, I could have spent even more time like aligning the valley in the direction that it was facing and the direction that it was heading. And then maybe I would have had a little bit more time to put it further up here. But either way, that is two great region guesses with the information that we had. Didn't really have any city names. Don't know what teams, if any, played at either of those venues. But I guess maybe I'm good at Switzerland because those are some decent guesses and we will absolutely take those points. So round 3, let's see where we are. Again, another smaller venue, which makes sense considering how many locations are in this map. This one also has light fixtures, so I kind of would imagine a team actually does play here. This could maybe even be like 5th, 6th tier, because I think I do see stands. Is that stands right there? Maybe those are just apartments that look over the field. But they do have this tall fence going around the pitch. So a little bit more developed facilities, I would say. The key hint here, and this is really helpful, is that there's Italian, and there's just not that many places in Switzerland that speak Italian. So we're going to have a pretty good guess here as well. Comune di Porza. I mean, I think we can probably find that city is my guess. And then, let's see. Yeah, this is just another tiny pitch. I mean, cool place to play football. Again, you've got the beautiful Alps right here. Definitely more of an Italian architecture, I'd say, than some of the other rounds. But let's just try and find it. Porza looking southwest at the stadium. It's got to just be somewhere in here. Could it just be near Lugano? I think that's our best bet. If it's one of these little towns in here. Don't really see it yet. Oh yeah, this is also Switzerland, right? Yeah. This is. 15 seconds. Lugano's not going to be a bad guess, even if we're not spot on. I guess it could be a little bit further north. Nice. Okay. It was pretty much in Lugano or outskirts of Lugano. Porza. Oh, I guess I had to just zoom in more. That's a tiny town then if it takes that much zooming in to see. But Lugano was a pretty safe guess because that is the main Italian speaking part of Switzerland. 1.9 miles away gets us a great 4,600 points. And we're rolling. I mean, we can still get 20,000 if we somehow find the last 2 rounds. That's pretty crazy. So let's see how it goes. Okay, again, another small stadium, small venue. Does have lights. Does this one actually have stands this time? Oh yeah, it does. It looks like it has this small stand right here, track around the pitch. Probably use this field for a lot of different things because it again seems kind of like a park setting. And it looks like, honestly, maybe more pitches or youth pitches off in that direction. Let's see, where could this be? Grass is pretty well kept. I mean, still cool venues. I mean, even though none of these are big stadiums, gotta love Switzerland and how picturesque it is. We're kind of stuck, though. I don't think we're gonna be able to go that way. Can we find a hint somewhere on the street this way that tells us where this town is? What does this say? Sportplatz. We've got this tram right here. So I wonder, what does this tram say? Could we be in a bigger city? Outskirts of a bigger city. Interesting. That just looks like ads. If I knew skylines, maybe I'd know some of those buildings and I'd know where this is. I think I'm gonna go like this is tough. I think I might go like Lucerne. I don't know for certain, but pretty central. Oh yeah, it could be one of these, honestly. Somewhere over here. I don't know. Ah, Basel. Okay. I was thinking about going Basel too. Just this big, big park. That's a humongous park. And it's an international park, it looks like, because shares this border with Germany and looks like it continues to be a park on this side of the border too. That's pretty tough. I mean, we kind of had it coming for us because we had some really, really lucky guesses. But at the same time, we probably could have guessed Basel just because it's such a big city. Looking at this now, this is actually kind of weird. I've never noticed this before about the German-Swiss border. Look at how the border follows the Rhine all up until here. And then there's this big cutout that's part of Switzerland. And then it continues to follow the Rhine up here. Never noticed that before. If you're from Switzerland or from Basel or Germany, I guess, in this area, tell me in the comments why the border's like this. This is kind of interesting. Or maybe I can just look it up on Wikipedia, but definitely like a quirky part of the border there. Oh, and actually, scratch that. This is the French border here. So maybe, I mean, this Switzerland border is just weird to begin with. So maybe they just kind of kept drawing it out this way. But then the German border here and the German-French border here just wanted to follow the Rhine, I guess. But that's weird. Anyway, 5th round. Let's end on a good one, please. Okay, well, let's see. I like this multicolored fence. I mean, we see this often with small teams where they use a tall fence to prevent people from seeing into the stadium. This is definitely one of the more colorful ways to block view. Can we see into the stadium at all, though? Oh, here's a gate right here. Can we see into the gate? Yeah, we kind of can. Okay, this is actually probably the biggest stadium we've seen in Switzerland. This could probably be even like a 2nd or 3rd tier stadium would be my guess, knowing that the league there is pretty small. These cool houses on the hillside look down onto the pitch. I can only imagine. That's incredible. This guy's staring at the Google car. But yeah, I mean, that seems like a cool stadium. I'm imagining on this side too, there's another little stand. So I could easily see that being like a 2nd or 3rd tier team. Outside the stadium, you've got this train station right here, transit line. That's pretty convenient. Just hop right off the train, go see your team play. Kind of makes me think this is in a big city again, and maybe on the outskirts, like one of the smaller teams within a big city. If they've got this big train line here, or public transit of some kind. I don't know. Okay. Not great hints on those ads. I think we can just go maybe like outskirts of Zurich. Oh, does one of these trash cans have a city name? We'll go outskirts of Zurich and see how we do with that. Like up here somewhere, maybe. Maybe this. What's this? Nah, that's not going to be it. Okay, not terrible. I mean, yeah, 35 miles isn't that bad, but only 1,000 points. Again, small country, so kind of tough in that sense. Let's see the total score. Rookie hiker, nice. Okay, 12,099 points is the total score. Honestly, I feel like that's kind of tough. Like the first 3 rounds, no hints at all, tiny stadiums, 3 pretty good region guesses, all things considered. We just didn't really get that many points for the first 2, just because, I mean, even 10 miles in a small country, you'd lose a ton of points. We probably need to be within like 5 miles. And then those last 2 rounds, I mean, maybe I could have been a little bit closer. Like if I'd gone St. Gallen in the last round, Basel in the 4th round. It's tough, though. I mean, this was, once again, really tough map. I could honestly see some people playing this and getting like 5,000 points, because some of these region guesses were not the easiest. I mean, this one was just seeing the French language, seeing that we were in the Alps, and then of course this one too. But I feel like this 5th round you could have put anywhere. This one you could have put anywhere, more or less. So definitely getting under 10,000 I feel like was possible. No doubt about that. But 12,099 is the score. Not terrible. Could have done better, but hey, I mean, Switzerland's an amazing country. Definitely want to go there someday. Amazing football venues there. Even if it's just a small little pitch next to the mountains, still incredible. But yeah, shout out to Marco Butekoffer. Please let me know in the comment section below if you played along, what your score was, if you beat the 12,099. And as always, make sure to like this video and hit that subscribe button.